Hi guys, I'm on the floor again. I feel like I come at you from funky angles. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little anatomy lesson and talk about the psoas muscle. This is the psoas. It, as you can see, it's a long strip of muscle that attaches at the spine, basically right underneath the rib cage, and down at the hip. So it crosses through your equator, through your waistline. This muscle, this is an important one. It's almost like our second line of defense. So when all else fails, the psoas comes to the rescue. And this thing has a tendency to be hypertonic or overactive on a lot of us. If you feel like you're kind of in a forever crunch, there's a good chance that this thing is shortened up and it needs some release or some relief. Also, this thing, if you have a sore back or sore hips, because it does run through both, this needs addressing. So you can handle all this outside or superficial musculature, but if you don't get at this deep stuff, basically you're chasing your tail. So I'm going to show you how to do some self-care on this. This is money. I mean, this is great. It feels like hell, but I encourage you to gut it out. Gut it out. Yeah, you'll know why I'm giggling, but shortly. But I recommend that you give this a run. Probably visit it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, because this is the kind of thing where you do it once, you may never have to do it again. All right? So, what you'll need is a ball, whether it's a trigger point ball specific, there's one, or a lacrosse ball. They work great. I'm not too fond of tennis balls, they have too much give. But I like using a ball for this, and a weight. I'm gonna use a kettlebell. This is only a 10-pounder, but it is sufficient. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lie on my back, see if we can stay in frame here. And to find my psoas, I'm gonna locate my belly button, and I'm gonna go straight to the side, right where your love handle and your abdominal wall meet. There's a crease. All right, look for that crease. We're gonna set that ball right in that crease, and then set that bell or dumbbell or whatever you have. 10 pounds is probably as light as I would go. We're gonna set it right on top. My force vector is directly into the floor, and I can feel that already. Now, you have to penetrate through several layers of muscle to actually get to the psoas. So let it melt. In fact, this is called a psoas melt. Now, I've got my knees bent. Let me see if I can give you a better view here. I have my knee bent on this side, and I'm going to start moving it in and out. This is called flossing, and I'm gonna allow that ball to penetrate deeper and deeper until it finds that spot. And you'll know when you're on it because it feels terrible. It feels almost like somebody's stepping on your guts. Awesome, right? And I go back and forth with my knee and breathe through it. Never hold your breath during this kind of stuff. Once this starts to subside, I'm going to change my angle, my force angle. So I'm going to tip that bell and push it towards my foot, basically, in that direction. Now my foot's way down there, but you get the idea. So then I go back through the same flossing routine, knee in and out, until the pain is gone. Hit both sides. You've got one on both sides. Talk about relief. Now, for one, you're gonna get relief because you stopped doing it. There's that. But more than that, you're gonna get that muscle to actually relax and submit. And that's what that's all about, submission. All right, so psoas melt, use it, don't abuse it. All right, well, you can abuse it.